Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel, everyone. I am the host. My name is Catherine. I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. I have timeless readings for all of my lovely Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a Cancerian only channel. I also have two other channels. She Reads Tarot and Tarot Talk Live. The links are below. All right. I do read for all 12 signs. I also do personal readings. If you would like to book a reading with me, please go to my website. The link is below. I am doing a sale on everything $25 and up. On the website is 50% off. Please go and check the website out if you would like to book a reading with me. All right. The coupon code is Easter. Okay. Also, I do a giveaway on this channel every month for all of my subscribers. It is time for me to do the monthly giveaway for Cancer. I'm going to be doing that later on tonight. I'm going to go live. It may be very late. Okay, so you may catch this tomorrow morning or throughout the day. But no worries. I am going to be announcing the winners, and I will also post the names on my community board. Also, you guys, I am going to go live and take question readings. I will go live all weekend, so please, just put your notifications on so you don't miss me. All right. It is, I'm going to go live a few times at least until people get used to me going live, because I have not been going live. So I am going to start doing that on a regular basis. Okay. So if you're interested in live readings, if you're interested in also having a question answered, okay, at the end of a live, I will be doing that as well. I do take question readings for $11.11. Okay. So feel welcome to join us. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with the reading. We are going to be looking at Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Cancer is dealing with an Aries. And I will put the timestamps below in the description box. Okay. I've been horrible about putting them in the comments, but I think it's also good to have them there too, because you can see them better. So I will make sure I post those. All right. Cancer is dealing with an Aries. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer and Aries, please. Tell us about Cancer and Aries. Okay, so whatever comes out, Cancer, right? Whatever comes out. All right, and in this case, everything is in the reverse. So we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Wands also in the reverse. Okay. So Cancer, basically, this talks about people being neglectful. There is an energy of something outside the connection. Okay. This is an energy that is outside the connection. So it could be a family member or a friend. Okay. That does not live with you. Talk about family members that are meddling, that are trying to interject themselves in between you and your person. They want something. Look, we have the Six of Pentacles under the deck. This is someone who is asking for money or looking for a handout, or they're wanting something from your person, or either this is a family member wanting something from you. But I feel like they're not able to get what they want, Cancer. And when they don't get what they want, this person gets pissed off. We have the Fool, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the World here. See, this person is coming in asking for something or needing something from you. But I feel like when they don't get it, Cancer, then this person will walk away. They just completely walk away from the connection. Okay. Like I said, very passive aggressive, very hot and cold with their feelings. 1 minute, this person is in this energy, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as this person either doesn't get what they want or it just shit doesn't go their way, then they're a completely different energy. And then both of these cases, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, they're extremely forceful. This is their way of forcing you to give them what they want, Cancer. They try to bully you. Or they're trying to bully your person. Ten of Cups in the reverse here. Ten of Cups in the reverse here. What do we have? And we have the Fool. There we go. I feel like these family members try to act innocent, or there's an energy of, it could be that these people are younger, or these people are like very dependent on you, Cancer, or dependent on your person. And with the Page of Swords under the deck, I feel like there's an energy of these people are like watching you, or on the outside trying to get into your business, okay, to find out what's going on with you and your person, perhaps because they need something, right? Knight of Cups in the reverse. This talks about empty promises, Cancer. I feel like these people, they come around and they act one type of way until they either get what they want or don't get what they want. And then they completely switch up their energy. You see what I'm saying? They completely switch up their energy, Cancer, once they get what they want or don't get what they want. Seven of Cups with the Page of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who is asking for something. Mm. Hmm. Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, Cancer. You're side eyeing these people. I feel like there's an energy of you see what these people want. You know what these people's intentions are. You know exactly what angle they're coming from when they're coming in and asking your person for money or help or a handout or whatever the case may be. So, Cancer, like I said, I feel like these people are trying to force their way past you because they know that you have a reputation of not trusting anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? They know that they can't just get one over on you. They may have been able to do this in the past with your person, but now that your person is with you, Cancer, it is not so easy for them. And that's why they have the need to force their way in past you. About the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. This talks about forcing your way. And look, the Hermit. Cancer, you see these people from a distance. You see these people's intentions from a mile away, and they know it. Do you see what I'm saying? So they're going to have to try to force their way through, Cancer, because there's not going to be any other way. You're not going to agree to it. We have the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. And we also have the Queen of Wands here with the Magician. Wow. Drama on top of drama, Cancer. I love it when I get to do readings like this because it's so obvious. And it's kind of funny because it's like it definitely resonates very strongly. These readings can have be interpreted in a number of ways depending on your situation, but the underlying energy is the same throughout, right? So we both can have the opinion that this reading resonates, but we can have two different situations going on, two totally different situations. However, the underlying energy may be similar. You're dealing with people that are trying to be forceful or trying to get cut through something, or two people that are kind of like this. So it's going to be a little hard to separate these two people here. And then when they don't get what they want, we're going to see these people switch it up. Hmm. Because they want something, Cancer. They want something. King of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who's getting very, very angry, very nasty. Um, Look at this. 10 of Cups in the reverse again. These are these family members. I'm telling you. These are these family members. They are getting angry because they are not getting what they want. Period. 3 of Swords under the deck, Cancer. Disappointed. Okay? This also refers to loss. Could be money. Could be money. You could have told these people, no, we're not giving it anymore. We don't have it. My person doesn't have it. I don't have it. And you're not getting it. And I feel like these people, they completely flipped the script on you and your person. Okay. But that's good, Cancer, because that just means they show their true colors. When people do that, don't get upset. Don't even ruffle your feathers, because that's God's way of showing you who's who. Okay? As soon as they jump out of a bag and get angry with you, or whatever the case, or that you get their blood pressure goes up, then you know that they have a problem with you in that way. They're just showing you their true self. Okay, what's on the inside of them. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles here. Look, the Hanged Man, Cancer. See, you have left these beggars hanging here. Okay, no more of this all give and, no receiving energy. You're done over and finished with that. With the Hanged Man, you're walking away, leaving these people on red here. 6 of Cups here and the 9 of Wands here. These people here, Justice card, these karmics thought that they would always have their way. They thought that they would always be able to get what they wanted whenever they wanted it. You see what I'm saying? Whether it was from you or your person. But this time, Cancer, you put your foot down. This time, with the World card, you said no. With the Fool and the Page of Cups, no. You are no longer anybody's ATM machine. You are no longer anybody's fool. You are not vulnerable and naive enough, Cancer, to sit there and give to people that just, they're coming to you only because they need something. Do you see what I'm saying? Because as soon as they don't get it, they're in a different energy and treating you differently. Do you see what I mean? This isn't someone that truly cares. Okay? It's not. This is not your friend. This is not someone who is your friend here. I'm just saying. I am just saying. The 6 of Wands, Cancer. This person is all about what they can get out of the situation. This talks about being successful, what you can get, what people are seeing, worried about their own self, very prideful energy. Someone who's living in their ego. Under the deck, we have the Tower and the 6 of Pentacles, Cancer. See, I told you. Listen, this person's little situation where they were receiving, but they didn't have to give, is coming to an end here. Okay? This energy of things being one-sided or uneven, you know what I'm saying? And we saw that 10 of Pentacles. We saw the 10 of Wands as well. So You're tired of that, Cancer. It's worn you down in this situation. Okay? It has worn you down in this situation. So I definitely see you moving on when it comes to this Aries here. Okay? That's crazy. I can't believe it. That was a hell of a reading for you, Aries. We were turning this almost into a Cancer versus them, weren't we? All right, so moving on to Taurus. Cancer and Taurus. Wow. That could have been its own reading, to be honest. I mean, it was like, what, 25 minutes? Yeah. So, the Devil in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Oh no, the Nine of Cups in the reverse. I'm like, didn't we just have the Ten of Cups in the reverse? We did. We did. This represents someone who is coming out of a very toxic relationship here. Okay? They're coming out of a toxic relationship. But they're also very withdrawn emotionally. This is someone like with the very emotionally just kind of don't care. You know what I mean? This is somebody who has some emotional issues, I feel like, or has some issues connecting on or bonding on an emotional level after coming out of a very toxic relationship in the past. This could also represent someone who is in a bit of a lull, in a bit of a like a almost like a very depressive type state. Hmm. Also, when you think about wish fulfillment or when things are in the upright, when it's the Nine of Cups, this is someone who is satisfied and happy with the situation. Um, this person appears to be very, like they're very unsatisfied with this energy of being free or being independent. I feel like somebody's going through a bit of depression here. I'm just seeing someone who's feeling very sad when they shouldn't. this should be a time where they feel very, very free. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person needs counseling. This person needs a lot of counseling. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is someone that this person looks up to, like a mentor. This person may have some sort of what do you call those? Sponsors almost? Like when you are in like a program like Alcoholics Anonymous, they have like sponsors or people that you can call. They're like coaches or, yeah, that, they're sober people that you can call anytime when you're feeling the urge to go back into that situation. So if you're dealing with a Taurus here, this was a very, 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 very toxic situation in the relationship. And when you got away from this person, you were extremely emotionally repressed and abused or neglected. And I feel like you need a lot of counseling, or there's an energy of needing someone that you can talk to. This is also an indication of someone who is not taking a breakup with their person or losing a person maybe that they split up from, or this person may have cheated and walked away from them. You know what I'm saying? This person could have, just anything. But this person isn't taking it well at all. At all, Cancer. And they need to talk to someone. This is like someone who needs to have counseling. Tell me about the Devil in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Devil in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have the Knight of Cups here. Again, the Knight of Cups refers to someone who is negotiating or in the middle or in between, or someone that you can talk to. Do you see what I'm saying? This is someone that is there in a time of severe depression. Okay. Yeah, there's an energy of needing to have someone there. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new opportunity. It also represents abundance here. It also represents it's the beginning of something good, or the beginning of something, a blessing, a new opportunity. I feel like, again, this is a situation where you're just coming out of a bad breakup. But I feel like the connection was toxic. I feel like you may be trauma bonded to this person. So it makes it very difficult. I do feel like with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, that this devil energy or this person that you were in a relationship with may have been flirting with other people. And I feel as though with the Ace of Pentacles, they may have went off with someone new. And with that Nine of Cups in the reverse, they just acted like it was no big deal. It was no big deal. They acted very nonchalant, very smug about it, Cancer, and this caused you a great deal of pain and hurt. Pain and hurt. That Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, it's Four of Pentacles here, but I feel like there's an energy of you trusting someone or looking up to someone and being able to talk to this person. So going to counseling, getting some sort of help. And we have the King of Swords here. Under the deck, we have the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be getting advice from someone. That King of Swords is a very honest energy, but it's someone who's telling you the truth, no matter whether it hurts or not. With the King of Wands, this is an indication of someone seeing things. So it's like talking to someone who's wiser. Could be a masculine energy, a male, an older male. There's an energy of getting advice from this person and this person giving you the truth and nothing but the truth, whether it hurts you or not, whether it pisses you off or not. Cancer. Okay. So that is Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini. Tell me about Cancer and Gemini, please. Cancers and Gemini. I don't know why my cards want to stick together so much today, but they do. Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And the Sun. The Ace of Cups. And the Star. Eight of Wands in the reverse with the Moon. So Cancer, this is an energy of someone who is taking a very long time to tell you something or to have a conversation with you. And with the Moon, this talks about illusions. So I feel like there's an energy of someone who's basically trying to come up with a lie or an excuse, and they're stalling a conversation. Okay, they're stalling a conversation. Ace of Cups and the Star. This is talking about new love here. And this also represents seeing, being seen, or things coming out into the open, being illuminated here. Under the deck, the sun, and you have the Three of Cups. So there are friends apparently that know a truth, or you have some friends or family members that have either seen something or they know the truth about something. With the Wheel of Fortune here and the Six of Cups with the Nine of Swords here, it's not looking good. It is not looking good here. That sun talks about a truth here. And with the Three of Cups, this is friends and family getting together, having a conversation, spitting the tea. Do you understand? And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, Cancer, yeah, if there was supposed to be a reconciliation taking place, it is not any longer. This is going to devastate, whatever this truth is going to devastate you. And you are going to be pretty much taking back everything. You were very, very, I feel like, on edge or uneasy about coming back towards this person. The Six of Cups, this is someone from your past. And I feel like there was an energy of reconciling, but you weren't sure. You weren't sure. And I feel like you were stalling things until you were able to see the truth with the Ace of Cups and the Star. You wanted to wait until you move forward. And it's a good thing you did here. Because with the Nine of Swords, this person is going to do something, Cancer, that is extremely just low down and dirty here. Tell me about the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Moon. Okay, and look, the Eight of Wands in the upright. Look at this. See? Things are going to move very quickly, or this is a lot of communication getting ready to take place. This is talking. Okay, or in fact, look, Ace of Cups. And I'm telling you, the Ace of Cups to the Ace of Cups. You got it twice, Cancer. This talks about going to a new level. Going to a new level, and these people are communicating. This person may be wanting a second chance here. Okay, wanting a second chance. But I feel like, Cancer, the answer, I didn't mean to rhyme there, is going to be no. With the Devil here, I feel like there's just an energy of you're just too uneasy to take this person back. Tell me about this Gemini, Ace of Cups and the Star. Ace of Cups and the Star. And the Emperor here. Okay. Okay. I don't know why, but I will have to go back and fix that in the edits. The Emperor under the deck, the Wheel of Fortune here. This again talks about sudden change. You have both of these cards talking about sudden change. Okay, and yeah, there's an energy of someone who's trying to be in control of this. Why are they trying to be in control? Because they don't want this person to know or find out this truth here. What is this truth here? Anyways, tell me about the Sun and the Three of Cups. What is this truth or this conversation here between friends? Uh-oh, y'all. Five of Wands was the first card that came out the deck. Okay, so definitely third parties here with the Justice card. See, this talks about karmics, people, friends, people from your past, or just people in general having something to say about what they saw your person doing. Multiple people, not just one. Okay? Not good. Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Cups. Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Cups. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So now there's an energy of, being patient or investing in what is best for you. Eight of Swords here under the deck. Hmm. Okay. So that is that for Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Dealing with another Cancer. 1 second, guys. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. So I decided to go ahead and clear the table, and we are going to use the deck, the fresh deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and start here. All right, so we'll do it every 3 signs. I think I'll refresh the cards here. Okay, so starting with Cancer here. All right, Cancer is dealing with another Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer. Tell us about Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer is dealing with another Cancer, please. Tell us about Cancer is dealing with another Cancer, please. So we have, okay, the Devil and the Magician here. Okay, the Devil and the Magician. Tell me about Cancer, please. And then we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, under the deck you have the Hanged Man, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. Okay, this reading, wow. You have 4 major arcana here. Starting with the Devil and the Magician here. There is, Cancer, there is someone obsessed with doing something or manifesting something with you. Either someone is completely obsessed with the thought of having a future with you, okay? Or there's the energy of someone who's trying to, literally force their way in a situation where they're doing something with you. And with this Four of Cups here, I feel like, Cancer, this is something that you're not interested in. So someone has a very toxic attachment. Okay. This could be an ex. Okay. That is not moved on. Okay. With the Five of Cups here in the reverse, Cancer, this talks about moving on and finding peace with the situation. And I feel like I said, someone is not interested in doing that. With the Hanged Man, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower here. This talks about you, Cancer, being very cold and distant when it comes to this person. With the Hanged Man and the Tower, there was something, Cancer, where all of a sudden you completely walked away from this person. Like you up one day and said, I'm up, and you left and you never went back. There's an energy of you may even left things behind. Okay, with this Queen of Swords energy, like I said, you are moving forward and you are not looking back. Okay, you left someone or something hanging, something behind, Cancer. And with the Tower here, this happened very quickly. Okay. This is something that happened very quickly. I feel like you may have walked away from someone in the past, and this person is refusing to let go or move on. And I feel like there's an energy of this person is now coming around. Okay. Excuse me, I had to drink something. This person is now coming around, Cancer, wanting to fix things with you, okay? Wanting to make something happen. And I feel like you are refusing. With that Four of Cups, you're telling this person, no, I'm not interested. I don't want to go out with you. I don't want to do anything with you. I don't want it. You left this person behind. You moved on. You are now healing. You're recovering from whatever it was you went through. That Five of Cups was in the upright. So you went through a lot of trauma, or, you suffered with this person. This was not like an easy situation. Okay. So the fact that this person is coming around, like I say, I feel like they're not wanted. I feel like this is someone who's being very, very possessive, very controlling. And they don't know no. They don't know that no means no. Okay, look, we have the look. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse, Cancer. This is someone who is coming in, and it's like this is someone who's clinging to the past. Like they can't let go of the past. They're stuck and dwelling on the past. But the past was very toxic. You see what I'm saying? There was nothing good about the past, according to you. So the fact that they want to come around and, revive the past with you is kind of it's giving you triggers, okay? It's giving you triggers. Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords with the Hermit here. I feel like this person is not realizing, Cancer, that you are in hermit energy. I feel like they don't realize that you don't want to be found. You are up in that castle and you don't want to let your hair down. You see what I'm saying? Like you are not wanting to come around this person. Okay. But they're hell bent on trying to fix things with you. Okay, but they're failing to realize the truth. They are not living in the present. It's like this person is failing to see things in the present. Mentally, this person has got some issues. Tell me about the Magician. And they'll do anything, Cancer, just to be with you. And you have the Three of Wands. This is someone, Cancer, who may even be willing to travel. This may be someone that you moved away from physically, like you moved away from this person. Okay? And now this person is literally focused on coming to where you are. You may have moved across a body of water to separate yourself from this person. Or it could be a distance. You know what I'm saying? And look, the Nine of Swords under the deck, Cancer. Do you see what I mean? I feel like you wanted to get away from this person and not be found. This person is determined on finding you. I feel like there's an energy of they won't sleep. This person is literally up at night trying to figure out how to get to you. Okay. So, two Cancers, sometimes let it get very emotional and passionate and someone not be balanced. That can be a recipe for disaster. Tell me about this Four of Cups, please. And I feel like you're sitting in the energy of you've moved on. You're not interested in whatever this person is offering. Tell me about the Four of Cups, please. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, Cancer. You're busy taking care of yourself. You've moved on with the Sun underneath the deck. I feel like things are starting to get better for you. You're starting to be optimistic. You finally separated yourself from this devil energy. You're starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to have, less and less, triggers from the past. Okay. And things are starting to get peaceful for you for a change. Okay, tell me about this Five of Cups in the reverse. And you're just not interested. You're not interested here. And we have the Strength card here. The Strength card. Okay, definitely an energy of feeling safe, feeling protected. Or there may be an energy where someone may be coming in to be of protection towards you. Okay. The Three of Cups. So this could be a friend or a family member. This may be a friend or a family member. This also represents you being happy, going out, having a good time with friends or with family, enjoying life, Cancer. And with the Sun, I feel like, again, things are looking very optimistic for you. The Strength card, the Sun card, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Cancer, I feel like you're very confident, you're very brave. You have, I feel like this was probably an abusive situation, or a situation where you literally had to get away from this person, okay, to protect yourself. And I feel like this person, is not allowed to even come around you. We have the Queen of Swords, so you're definitely looking over your shoulder here. Okay. And with the Hangman and Tower, I said there was something that happened where you left this person like in the middle of the night. Okay. Tell me about the Hanged Man here. Hanged Man, please. Tell me about the Hanged Man for Cancer. We have the Two of Pentacles here. Under the deck, the Emperor here. So you could have been married to this person. There could have been an energy where you left this person, but you were in a commitment with them, a high level of commitment, or this is just an energy of someone who's very controlling, okay? Very controlling. And this is also, I feel like, an energy of you having to get away from this person in a strategic way. I feel like you had to think quickly, or there's an energy of making quick moves. Okay. And I said at the beginning, like, you could have left a lot behind, like a lot of assets, personal possessions, things that you just couldn't take with you because you needed to get away from this person, but you needed to be cautious. Why the Queen of Swords? Why are you looking over your shoulder here? And we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. I feel like this is an energy of someone that you knew that there would be a struggle with this person if they found out you were leaving. This is an energy of this person would definitely, this was just very stressful. But this person would definitely try to keep you from going. They would definitely try to keep you. Yeah, Three of Swords. See what I'm saying? Three of Swords, Cancer. This person would not, they would put a lot of burden, or they would make it very difficult or hard for you to get away if this person knew. So with that Two of Pentacles, I feel like you were pretty much kind of making your moves. You may have been going back and forth, and this person may not have, so that this person would not necessarily suspect you making a lot of moves. And I guess if they felt like, well, you were already pretty busy, they wouldn't know if you were actually like leaving. Okay. So you did things on a low key level, but I feel like you did things rather quickly, or you ended up having to do things rather quickly here. Tell me about the Tower. Something happened. That card went in the reverse. See, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, y'all. And I don't know why I felt this, but this just talks about unwelcome delays or changes being made. That, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person, you had to do things quickly so that nothing came in and delayed you at the last minute. You didn't want to have any last minute upsets where, oh, okay, this person sees you doing this and now they're getting wind of what's happening. Like, you couldn't afford for that to happen. So I feel like you sped up your timeline, and you kept it very short. Look, the hanged man, you left this person on red. You didn't waste any time about it, Cancer. You didn't have time to sit there and think, or you didn't have like all this time to make a decision. Do you see what I mean? I feel like you had to think quickly. So, Cancers, y'all dealing with another Cancer, definitely a situation of a someone that you walked away from, ran away from, whatever the case may be, trauma bonding energy, toxic energy. This person is trying to get to you, or they're determined. Okay, they are not sleeping, okay, because of the fact that you walked or got away. You know what I mean? And they would do anything to try and find you. So just keep that there on y'all's minds, okay? Take it how it resonates, and let's move on. All right, Cancer, dealing with a Leo. Cancers dealing with a Leo. Um, yeah, I'm just going to use these two decks. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer and Leo, please. I was going to use the Oracle. Did I want to use the Oracle messages? Um, no, we're not. I'm just going to look at the tarot here. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancers dealing with a Leo. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, Cancers and Leo, please. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So, Cancer, I feel like if you are dealing with the Leo, this person was either going back and forth between you and another person and you found out about it, or this person is thinking about doing something that is perhaps, maybe detrimental to the connection. Okay. Um, this could also represent someone who is trying to it's like someone who's trying to brace themselves, okay, um, or trying to deal with things after a breakup. Do you see what I'm saying? Or someone who knows that they're losing their person, or that their person is leaving, and they're trying to deal with it, if that makes sense. So take it how it resonates, and we're going to see more. Tell me about Cancer dealing with Leo, please. Two more cards. Cancer and Leo. Is that two cards? Yes, it is. Yep. Look, we have the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Definitely an energy of someone who is trying to adjust, or who is just they're trying to deal with some sort of betrayal that took place. Okay. They're trying to do the right thing. This person wants to, it's like an energy of this person is trying to deal with this heartbreak. Okay. They're trying to justify or to make sense out of why, Cancer, why this person could do something so devastating. All right. It's like an energy of this person cheated with you, okay, when you were like sick in the hospital or something like that. They cheated. All right. And you're like, you know, of all times, of all things. And there's an energy of, well, maybe this person didn't really know how to deal with being alone. And the stress was just too much because this person lost someone when they were younger and it was very difficult for them. So they're trying to deal with that and it was just hard and they just didn't know what else to do. So there's an energy of almost like justifying or validating why this person put these swords in your back here. Okay. It could be that energy. It could also be, like I said, just the energy of someone who's been through a lot. Okay. And they're trying to adjust. All right. They're trying to adjust. Under the deck, look, we have the Judgment card. Look, the Justice card. I was saying this person could have gone to jail. I feel like there's an energy of this person may have gone to jail and they may be getting out or there's someone who's trying to adjust. But we have the Judgment card, the Justice card, and the Nine of Pentacles here underneath the deck with Temperance. Okay, with Temperance here. Wow. So, Cancers, with the Judgment card and the Justice card, this is definitely someone who is realizing that there are consequences, okay, for the things that they do. With the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance here, this is someone who is, finding themselves, I feel like, happy. Now this person is single here. This is an energy of someone who's single. The King of Swords does represent justice. It does represent the law. And we have the Judgment card with justice here, with the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance. The Nine of Pentacles also represents an energy of someone who's very free spirited, okay, independent, okay, independent and free. Yeah, this person is realizing here that their decisions ultimately led them to be without you. They pushed you into this pre-empress situation. They are the reasons. I feel like this person is coming to terms with the reason why you left. Okay. I feel like this person is trying to figure out why you left, Cancer. I feel like they're trying to, first of all, this person adjusting to the fact that you left them in the first place, and then trying to figure out or dealing or kind of reckoning, okay, with the consequences of their actions here. That's all this is about. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It talks about consequences of one's actions, reaping what you sow. Okay. Reaping what you sow. Sorry that took so long, y'all. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles here with the Three of Swords. Two of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. And we have the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, this person was depressed. They were confused. They weren't sure why. You know what I'm saying? They weren't sure why. They just knew that you were gone. This person had to deal with their emotions here. Okay, Nine of Cups under the deck. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of emotions, but it's not a full 10 cups here. So definitely very unsatisfied with the way that this person, they're satisfied with the way that they feel right now. It's just nothing is making it feel better. They're not able to quite understand why this happened to you or why this happened to them. Take it how it resonates. All right, tell me about the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords here. And look, we have the Devil in the reverse. See? Again, this is an energy of being free, independence, okay? Leaving, getting your independence, right? No longer being in a situation where you are taken advantage of, okay? Under the deck, the Two of Swords, okay? Like I said, you are cutting away from this energy, okay? You are cutting away from this devil energy here. You're out of there. Justice, Judgment, and the Justice card. Judgment and the Justice card, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. And we have the High Priestess. Like I said, this also is an energy of being connected to the divine, connected to the source, okay? Your third eye is also being activated here, and you are coming to an understanding, I feel like, as to why, or this person is coming to an understanding as to why things are happening the way that they are. See, Ten of Swords. This is why. Now this person is dealing with the reckoning here. King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. What did I tell you guys? See, I said that this person is sitting here trying to justify, okay, justify why you left, okay, or why things came to an end here, right? And here we go. Here we go. The High Priestess with that Ten of Swords, Cancer. They know, okay? They know that this is karma. They know that it was their karma for you to walk away, okay? For you to go back to pre-Empress energy, okay? This is what they feel as though they realize now. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance. Now they've gone quiet. You see what I'm saying? Now that you left, now this person ain't saying so much. Now they're quiet because now they feel a little crazy, because it's like, you tried to tell you with the Page of Cups, tried to tell you. Okay, you tried to tell this person, or you begged this person, to just not hurt you, not take advantage of you emotionally. This talks about someone being innocent or being very, like I said, innocent in a relationship. Like this person they wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone someone that they were dating or in a relationship or had feelings for. Under the deck, the Knight of Cups here. So we have gone from caring to not really caring so much. Okay. to, you know, being very non, that Knight of Cups to me is not so much emotional as it is just kind of playing around or playing games. You know what I mean? So definitely this person is in their feelings. Definitely I feel like this person they're trying to justify, you know, the fact of why you left. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to realize, Cancer, they're going to realize that this was karma. Okay? Because they went back and forth. They were playing or juggling with you and another person, a third party energy. And like I said, it's just come back on them. Ten of Swords is also betrayal. So take it how it resonates. Let me know in the comments, okay? I feel like we're going to get a hit on Leo. Just saying. Tell me about Virgo, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer's dealing with a Virgo. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer and Virgo, please. And then I'm going to clear the table and then we'll come back in with Libra. Whoa, Cancer. Whoa. So we got the Lovers in the reverse. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer and Virgo. Okay. So we have the Lovers in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. And we have the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Cancer, if you're dealing with a Virgo, this is somebody who is definitely not balanced when it comes to commitment. I feel like this is someone who sleeps around or they have multiple love interests. Cancer with the Nine of Cups. This is somebody who is never satisfied. It's never enough. Cancer. This person is very much into being with multiple people. With the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, Cancer, I feel like there's an energy of you know that this has been going on for some time, but you are refusing to walk around and pretend as if it's not happening. This has gotten to a point where it is stressful. It is embarrassing. You're hiding things from people. You don't want people to find out. You're being very guarded all the time because this is heavy shit that you're carrying. This is a lot. Okay. Under the deck, we have the Page of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here. So something is going to happen very quickly. I feel like the truth is going to hit this person, or the truth is going to hit you very quickly. The Ten of Pentacles also talks about being very, very financially fulfilled, having everything that you want, okay, to make you comfortable and feel safe, okay, feel well taken care of as well. This also talks about being very, very happy in your connection, okay. The Page of Wands here. This is something that Again, I feel like this is all about you speaking your truth here. Speaking your truth. And not wasting any time about it either. Not wasting any time about it. Let's see what's going on here. Tell me about the Lovers in the reverse and the Nine of Cups, please. Look at y'all. I can't, y'all. Look at this. I'm just going to slowly pick this up. The Lovers in the reverse. Y'all, with the Five of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This is someone being very arrogant, very rude here. And with the Five of Cups in the reverse, this is almost like someone who is it's like they're trying to somehow get past what they did. Okay. The Five of Cups in the reverse. This is like someone who's coming around, and it's almost like it's like they're trying to get you to forgive them or to not be angry with them for what they did. Okay? I feel like you know about what they did, right? And this person knows that they betrayed you. They don't want you to tell family or friends the truth of the situation. This person is coming rushing in, and I feel like being very bold and asking you to pretty much not tell people, Cancer. Maybe they're trying to save face. I feel like this person is embarrassed, and they should be. And as they should be. Nine of Wands under the deck. Look, please stay. Please stay, Cancer. Please don't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been through so much. Surely you're not gonna just leave me now with the Two of Wands. Surely you're not going to leave me now. This person is going all types of nuts trying to figure out what they're going to do if you left. Four of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. I feel like now that you're done, this person wants to try to nurture the connection or act like they care so much. Okay, tell me about the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. But I feel like it's only because you're leaving that now this person wants to hold on. See, Knight of Wands. They're being rebellious. The only reason why this person is interested in, the fact that you're going is because you're leaving, and it's doing something to their ego. It's supposed to be the other way around. They're not supposed to be caring or feeling some type of way. But I feel like they do with the Fool here, Cancer. As soon as you walk away, Cancer, that's when this person is going to come in, or they're not going to start fighting for you until you're ready to go and do your own thing. Okay, Page of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, do I take all of these? No, not. Page of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. And we have Temperance. Look at this. And we have Temperance. This person is trying to make peace with you. They are trying to, offer you this, you know, um, olive branch, because they don't want you to look with the Five of Swords. They don't want you to tell the truth about what has been going on. So, this person is very stressed out about you speaking your truth. Okay? I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting here with this. Okay, so I think that is going to be our cue to now pick up the cards, and then I'm just going to put you on a brief hold here. And then when I come back, we will start right back with Libra, Cancers, and Libra. One moment. Okay, you guys, I am back. And let's go ahead and get started with Cancers and Libra. All right. Cancers and Libra. And I do realize that, yes, I was using the Oracle messages at first. In the beginning part of this reading, I decided to just go with the tarot messages for the remainder. Okay? I took way too much time for the first two readings or three readings. All right. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer and Libra, please. If you want a more in-depth reading for individual signs, please go to my other channel, She Reads Tarot. I do read for all 12 signs there, and I do in-depth readings for all 12 signs every month. Please check me out there. The link is below. I am going to be very busy getting back posting on all three of my channels, especially on Tarot Talk Live. I'm going to be going live soon. And I'm going to be also having interactive panel conversations. So allowing you guys to have an opportunity to come up and let your voice be heard. Okay. Ask questions, get in on group discussions on certain topics, depending on whatever we are talking about. All right. So, it's going to be a lot of fun on Tarot Talk Live. The link for that channel is also below. I do have a series on that channel, Conspiracy Theories. That is going to be also getting a new episode uploaded very soon, you guys. So stay tuned. Please go and check those readings out. They are not time sensitive, so they're on different subject matters, different topics, okay? All right. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancers dealing with a Libra. Cancers dealing with a Libra, please. Tell us about Cancer dealing with a Libra. Those cards wanted to come out, so I let them fall. Okay, very good. So, we have the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups. And we have the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. So Cancer, I feel like if you're dealing with the Libra, this could be a friend or someone that you used to be friends with. I feel like this person is coming in offering an apology for something that happened in the past. Okay. With the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like this person has, done a lot of shadow work. I feel like this person has worked on their self, okay, and the way that they perceive things. This person has learned a lot, or they have grown, okay. I can say this person has matured. Okay, this person has matured. They have done a lot of work on themselves and they have matured. And now this person is coming back around to apologize for things that they did in the past to hurt you. Okay, look, under the deck you have the Three of Swords here. Okay, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands, and you have the Eight of Wands here. So this talks about a lot of communication. A lot of communication. This person is coming around saying that they know that they hurt you in the past, but that they never stopped caring about you, or this person has every intention on proving to you or showing you that they have changed. The Eight of Wands is like an energy of someone who, they're going in a different direction, or they're coming in with a communication telling you that they have changed, right? So this is someone who is begging you to stay, to not leave them, Cancer. They're begging you to stay. This person is also wanting to have a conversation with you. They're wanting to take you out to talk. And this is what this person is going to tell you. So, Cancer, if you're dealing with a Libra, they're going to come in wanting to have this conversation with you, and then they're going to apologize, and they're going to, basically come clean. Tell me about the Page of Cups, please, Holy Spirit. And we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's an energy of this person is coming to show you how much they have changed, or to prove to you that you can trust them. Okay, with that Queen of Swords energy, I feel like they're going to have to do a lot more than just apologize. Okay, they're going to have to do a lot more than just apologize here. Under the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. This person is letting you know, Cancer, matter of factly, that they will not leave. This is someone who's coming in to prove to you that you can trust them, that they are stable minded, that this person is not like they used to be. They're not the same person. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups. And you have the Six of Wands here. Like, this person is not going to take no for an answer. Okay. Look, we have the King of Swords under the deck. So this is a true pair. You have the King to the Queen of Swords, Cancer. These two people are both sitting in a very defensive energy. I feel like this person is being defensive because I feel like their pride. You know what I'm saying? They just want you to give them another chance, right? I feel like they just want you to give them another chance here. And I feel like this person is afraid that you might, embarrass them. You know what I'm saying? But this is also someone who's coming to prove to you, Cancer, that this is the right decision, that for you to give them another chance is, you know that this is right. You know that the two of you belong together. And here we are with the 8 of Wands again under the deck, y'all. Again, we have the 8 of Wands underneath the deck. This person is coming in with a lot of conversation. Okay, coming in to defend themselves, Cancer. Coming in to basically plead their case. Okay, they're coming in to plead their case with authority, because with the Hierophant and the 8 of Pentacles, this person is not playing. Like, they have truly, truly ascended, Cancer. Like, this person is serious. They're talking marriage. Okay, tell me about the Hierophant, please. And we have the Fool. This person is begging for another opportunity to start over. This person is promising you, Cancer, that it will never be the same. Look, you have the 10 of Cups underneath the deck with the Death card. This person is ensuring to you, Cancer, that if you just let go of, whatever feelings you have about them in the past, they will prove to you, Cancer. They will work night and day to prove to you that they have changed. They have done the shadow work, okay? They have done the soul searching, and now this person is ready to prove to you that they're different. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Cups. This talks about this person is negotiating. They are, going back and forth. This is also a very flirtatious energy, but this person wants to prove to you, Cancer, okay, with Temperance underneath the deck, that they have healed. They have done the shadow work. They have done what is necessary in order to have a successful relationship, in order to do all the things that are responsible that they may not have done in the past. Okay, they may not have done these things in the past, but Cancer, they're coming in to show you that they're not going anywhere until they are able to prove to you that they have changed, and they will never hurt you again. Tell me about the 3 of Swords, please. 3 of Swords, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. And we have the 4 of Swords. See, this person is coming to show you that, listen, they are coming to, they're healed. They are a healed person. They are a healed energy. You can feel safe with them. You can feel secure. You can relax. Look, 8 of Pentacles. Once again, this person is coming to let you know they have done the work needed. This is a safe haven. This is an oasis. Okay. They are coming to be your peace, Cancer. They have done the shadow work required. Okay. To never go back to that 3 of Sword energy ever again. All right. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. And we have the Six of Pentacles. They are coming in to prove to you, Cancer. This is very, very this is an energy of someone who is being very, very giving. Okay. Because again, this person has a point to prove. Okay. They want to show you, Cancer, that you don't have to do anything for their love. You know what I'm saying? Under the deck, the Tower. This is a complete change. This is like night and day. Okay. This is a complete and sudden change, and it is going to literally change everything, Cancer. This is going to literally be the reason why you end up staying. Okay, this person is going to convince you that Eight of Wands is like stopping someone in their tracks and going in a different direction. Okay, tell me about this Eight of Wands. Okay, look at this. The Two of Cups, Cancer. So my ears just started to ring right when I picked that card up and said the Two of Cups. So again, this person is going from hurt to soulmate, soul tie, healed. This person has done the shadow work needed with the Four of Pentacles under the deck and the Two of Pentacles, Cancer. You have the Six of Pentacles again. So like I said, this talks about a gift, a surprise, a blessing. You know what I'm saying? This is an energy of this person is coming to offer all of their time, all of their energy, all of their attention to prove to you that you don't have to do a thing. Okay. So this Libra is coming to prove that things are never be like they used to be. And this is beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. Okay. Moving on, Cancers and Sagittarius. No, Scorpio. Why do I always try to do that? Cancer's dealing with a Scorpio. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer and Scorpio, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer and Scorpio. Holy Spirit, these cards are so slick. It is just like drives me insane. I don't know. So we have Temperance and the King of Pentacles. We have the Moon and the Sun. Okay. Ooh. Under the deck, you have the King of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. Cancer. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, this particular Scorpio, Cancer, I feel as though it's like you're giving this person a chance to do the same thing again. I feel like this might be someone that you have children with, or this could be someone that you are married to or separated from. I feel like with Temperance and the King of Pentacles, there's an energy of, you may have, you know, temporarily put this person out. Okay. And I feel like there's energy of getting back together, or, there was some sort of forgiveness that took place with this King of Pentacles. Okay. And I feel like then the King of Pentacles came back, right? But with the moon here, Cancer, and the sun, I feel like there's an energy of someone who is trying to hide some sort of truth. Someone is trying to cover up something. They're trying to cover up a truth. Okay? So they're not trying to cover up, I feel like, something that they said that wasn't true. I feel like they're trying to cover up something that they, like a consequence of something that they did. Evidence, or, the fruit, or, like I said, just the cause and effect. Okay? Cause and effect. Something is coming here with the King of Pentacles and the Sun. This person could have had a child while this separation, or while this person was on this break, or during this period. Something took place that was a secret. So while there may have been forgiveness and this person may have come back in the picture and took their place, okay, in this relationship or this connection, I feel like they are still keeping secrets. With the King of Wands here and the Judgment card, this person and the Nine of Swords, this person, I feel like is a very bold energy. Someone who just kind of, they make decisions to do something and they do it. With the Nine of Swords, it's like no matter who gets hurt. Do you know what I'm saying? They made a decision to take some action here, but instead of looking at what would happen, this person was looking back. Do you see the King of Wands here? The King of Wands represents someone who thinks for what is coming ahead. They think ahead. You know what I'm saying? They think ahead. All right. They want to try to be ready, or, have a preemptive situation taking place so that they can always be one up, right? Someone who is a leader, okay? A leader. However, this leader is looking backwards. They are looking backwards, and they also are looking at the wand that they're holding. This could be someone who's looking back, or looking or talking to someone that they used to be in a physical connection with. So somebody that they used to sleep with, or someone that they used to, do things with, or this could be someone that they cheated on. Now, I'm not going to toot my horn, but the Queen of Wands was under the deck next. Or, no, it was the Hangman. Oh, and the Tower and the Devil. Okay, even worse. The Hangman, the Tower, and the Devil, and you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is a baby mama. This is someone who's trying to keep a secret. With that Hangman and the Tower, this is literally someone who is trying to stall or keep this truth from coming out, because they know when it does, it's over. And they're afraid of this truth coming out. Do you see what I'm saying? They know that this is going to be a sudden ending for them if it should come out. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and just pull these out because this is the full story here behind the picture. I mean, you can't avoid it here. Okay? You cannot avoid it. And this person made a decision. And with the judgment card, this talks about, what do I say? Cause and effect. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. You made a decision, and now you have to deal with the consequences of such a decision. Okay, Scorpio? So, so while there was this temperance moment, while there was this getting back together, or, this person may have moved back in, brought their stuff back, their two little suitcases and their backpack and their video game, they didn't come in telling everything that went on. Look at this. The King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. See what I'm saying? This person, they're not coming in telling everything. With that King of Cups, this person was separated. There sure was a separation here. But this person is hiding something, or they're trying to block or keep something from coming out here. See, Strength card. It's holding something back. This person is holding back the whole truth. And you have the Seven of Swords. Look at this. Holding back. This person is being deceitful. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. And look, we have the Ten of Wands, okay? This talks about a responsibility. And with that King of Pentacles, definitely this is financial. Definitely this is also talking about children or a father figure, or this person is about to be a daddy, okay? A baby daddy, okay? And or either they already are, okay? Under the deck, the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this person knows that they're going to have this conversation with you. They know that it's inevitable. They know that they have to do this quickly. This is someone rushing in. Okay, they're taking action. So they're stressed out. Okay, they're stressed out, but they're coming to you out of breath, okay, because they don't want someone to make it to you first. They don't want someone to make it to you first. Tell me about the moon, please. Tell me about the moon. This is someone trying to cover up a truth. Look, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. This talks about a third party situation. Okay, this is the third party card. All right, this also talks about a short romance, one that doesn't last long. It also ends in isolation, someone feeling isolated. So it's like this person just kind of gets ghosted in the situation. And look, the Queen of Pentacles sitting under the deck. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is sitting under the deck. This person walked away from this Queen of Pentacles to come back to reconcile with you. They had no intention, Cancer, of this getting out, or either they wanted to stall the situation. They didn't want you to find out about this Queen of Pentacles, okay? It was about hiding it from you, not from the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles is the third party. You're not. You're not. Tell me about the Sun. This person was, look, Page of Cups, Cancer. Apologies. This person is in their head trying to come up with ways to keep this truth from coming out under the deck. Look, the Five of Wands. I feel like this person is apologizing because there's going to be a conflict, and it's going to be multiple people. It's going to be this baby mama. I feel like this person is going to be coming out. This Three of Cups in the reverse talks about gossip. I feel like this baby mom is going to be running her mouth. Okay. Like, I don't know why, Cancer's over there thinking they're all that because, so and so has child support that's due on the 3rd of this month. And if they don't pay it, that driver's license is going to be revoked. So it's just like it's some drama. It's some drama, Cancer, for sure. It's some drama here. Okay. But the King of Wands is sitting here. I feel like looking back. The reason why this King of Wands is looking back is because they're trying to come up with a way. They're trying to come up with a way to cover up what they have done. You have that nine of swords here. This is somebody losing sleep because they're trying to figure out with the Judgment card, like, what have I done here? You see what I'm saying? This is the Great Reckoning. This is what I call the Great Reckoning. This King of Wands, they didn't think wisely. They didn't think wisely. Tell me about this King of Wands Judgment card and the Nine of Swords, please. And look, you have the Four of Cups. Okay? This is someone who is pretty much to the point where they don't even, it's like they don't even, there's zero interest. Okay. And that's the same Four of Cups energy that you were in. Like I said, zero interest, not wanting to have anything at all to do with this person. Five of Swords under the deck. See? Not wanting to have anything to do with the drama, the mind games, none of this. Not wanting to be involved in any sort of dispute between other people. There's none of this, Cancer. There will be no arguing over others, no mind games, none of this. You are not interested in emotionally involving yourself in the mind games, okay? All right. This is for lack of a worse word. All right. But we're going to keep this PG. Tell me about the Hanged Man with the Tower and the Devil. Hanged Man with the Tower and the Devil. This person tried to this devil, that went in the reverse. This devil tried to hurry up and get away from this Queen of Pentacles before the shit hit the fan. They tried to separate themselves, right? But I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is not going for it. They are not going for it. And look, you got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here, Cancer. Listen, this is someone who is basically putting in all of this time and energy and effort to try to stop a situation from coming to pass. Okay, this is someone who's basically obsessed, okay, with trying to stop something from happening. All right, underneath the deck, look. Three of Pentacles. They do not want this Queen of Pentacles to have any interaction whatsoever with you. Okay? They don't want nobody getting together, having conversations, putting two and two together, adding up A and B to C and coming up with, this, that, and the third. They don't want any of this to come out, Cancer. So this person has to try to stall the situation, or separate the two. Okay, but they're going to only inflame this Queen of Pentacles. They're only going to piss this Queen of Pentacles off. Okay, this is an energy with that Page of Wands. I feel like this person is just willing to do anything at this point to make this go away. But it ain't going away, Cancer. It ain't going away. All right, moving on to where are we? Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sagittarius. Cancer's dealing with a Sagittarius, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer and Sagittarius, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer and Sag. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Wanted to come out if I let it. And the Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Two tens. Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords. Listen. Okay. This Ten of Pentacles is actually in the reverse, you guys. That makes a much bigger difference. Okay. Okay. Under the deck, the Death card with the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. With the Hermit. So Cancer, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel like somebody is either getting cold feet, or there's somebody who is in their head about something because of either something that they heard or either some sort of dispute that took place within their family, like their family dynamic may be coming up. You know what I'm saying? The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new opportunity. This talks about something worth manifesting in, something that is going to grow into something very beautiful, very prosperous. The Ten of Swords, definitely an ending here. Definitely a series of betrayals. Cancer, I feel like there's an energy of being betrayed by people that you care about. This could even represent family members with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. With that Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords, I feel like Cancer, there's something that you're having to defend. Like you're having to look over your shoulder here. There's almost an energy of you got some money, Cancer, I feel like you may have won some money or you got an opportunity that was promising money. And I feel like with this Ten of Swords, this represents people like thinking about how they can basically get what they want, take what they want and do what they do. So basically trying to make you a victim here. This is like an energy of you having a target almost. You know what I'm saying? Like a bullseye on your chest because you've got these family members who are gossiping, okay, about your abundance. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. This talks about um fleeting success. So these people are doing bad here, okay, financially. But with that Seven of Wands, Cancer, and with the Five of Pentacles, you're already looking over your shoulder. You don't need any help. But it's nice, good looking out and all that. But trust me and believe, Cancer, you already know. Okay? You're already prepared for someone to be unwise. Okay? So you're protecting yourself. You're not about the bullshit. You're not about it. Okay? You're not about that life. And with that Death card and this King of Cups, Cancer, definitely not about that life. This is you going about your business, okay? Separating yourself from this energy, okay? It's not good for you, anyways. Ace of Swords and the Hermit. This is you, okay? Looking on your situation and coming to terms with what it is here. Being honest with yourself, okay? So we will cap it there. Cap it there. Interesting. We're going to come back with Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Cap. Okay. So hold on for just a moment while I clear the cards, and I will be right back. Hello, everybody. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with Cancer versus Capricorn. Cancer is dealing with a Capricorn. So if that is you, tune in. Oh, incense went out. Okay, so all right. Cancer is dealing with a Capricorn. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer. Ooh. And Capricorn, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Capricorn, please. Cancer and Capricorn. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancers dealing with a Capricorn. What is the energy around Cancer and Capricorn, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the Moon and the Justice card here. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here. Okay. Okay. Cancer, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, someone is going to be paying some karma, okay, for a making a very bad decision. Okay. Making a very bad decision, or this is someone who made a choice to do something, risky, or this person, cheated. They made a decision and it cost them. Okay. It cost them. With the moon and the justice card here, this person, I feel like they're trying to get out of whatever this consequence is for what they did. Okay. There's an energy of this person is trying to, they're trying to get out of it, right? They're trying to hide from justice. Now, this could literally be someone who did something and now they're hiding from the law. Somebody made a very bad decision. This could be with money here. So they could have committed some type of like fraudulent, they made a decision to defraud someone or to take money from someone. So, hold on to your purse, hold on to your wallet if you are dealing with a Capricorn. But this person is, it's like there's something about this person that you don't know. Tell me about Cancer and Capricorn, please. Cancer and Capricorn. We have the Death card here and the Four of Swords. The Death card and the Four of Swords. Cancer, I feel like there's an energy of you finding out the truth, or you getting away from this Capricorn and finding out the truth, or seeing this Capricorn for the fraud that they are. Okay. But there's an energy of you having to leave or go before you're able to do this. Or you're not going to see the truth about this person until after you have left. Okay? Until after you have left or walked away. We have the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands here. There is going to be I feel like we could be dealing with a twin flame here. We could be dealing with a close friend or a family member, but with the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, I feel like it's like only a matter of time before you're able to truly see this person for what they are. It's only a matter of time before you see this person for what they are. I feel like with the moon and the justice card, I feel like this person may be like getting away with this, or they may think that they're getting away with this with that Four of Swords. But with the Death card, that's reminding me of like the Grim Reaper. Okay. This person thinks that everything is all good. They think they've gotten away with it. Cancer. This person thinks that they have gotten away with something. And I feel like this person is trying to wait until they're not being watched. Okay. That Six of Wands also reflects to someone being recognized, being seen by others. Okay. And this person is waiting because there are others that are watching right now. Okay. With the Four of Wands represents family and friends. Okay. Home. So it could be that people that live with, okay, this represents a house or someone who's in someone's house looking for something of value. And there's the energy of this person knows that they're being watched, or they're trying to wait until, people that are there watching aren't watching. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, be very, very careful. Look, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. And I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is a sense where this person, okay, with that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, they weren't doing well financially, right? But you are Queen of Pentacles here. You're sitting here in Queen of Pentacles energy, and they see this as an opportunity. But with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, this is an opportunity where they should have thought a little bit longer. Okay. It's like, yeah, you did good up until the point where, you were about to go to jail for like larceny. But this is an energy of someone who's either physically watching someone in the house or waiting till someone is gone and not watching them. Okay. Or an energy that this person is going to either be seen or recognized or found out about by a friend or a family member. Let's see here what's going on, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer and Capricorn. So let's look. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Knight of Wands here. Okay. This is someone who does what they want to do when they want to do it. Okay. They don't really take the time to think things through. They just act, right? But this person acted in a very unwise way. Okay. They did. And now this person, it's like now they're afraid or they're feeling some type of way, wondering what the response is going to be. See, Five of Cups under the deck. This person knows as soon as they do this, Cancer, like the moment this person does whatever it is that they do, they know that they're going to have to suffer the consequences from this. Okay, with the Moon and the Justice card, this is like justice being delayed. Justice being delayed, but not for long. With the Death card and the Four of Swords, this is going to be a transition. This talks about clarity, someone seeing the truth, Cancer. Someone's eyes are about to be opened, and the truth is going to be illuminated for this person. And they're going to cut ties. Okay. They're laying on the truth, and this Three of Swords is right above them. You know what I mean? Just waiting to drop. Tell me about the Moon and the Justice card. It's like someone's trying to delay justice. Yes, with the Knight of Cups, this person is flirting. They're trying to, get sympathy. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to gain sympathy. This talks about someone who's a good negotiator. Okay. Because they go back and forth, talking to one side, the other side. Yeah, trying to work things out. Under the deck, you have the Sun. See, this truth is about to come out. Okay. This truth is about to come out. Okay. And everyone is going to know that, listen, this Capricorn tried to set you up. Okay. This was a money grab. This could even be a situation where someone just wanted to take advantage, get whatever they wanted to get here, right? But you're finding out. Tell me about the death card here. Tell me about the death card, please. This talks about, again, this change or something changing. Look, 5 of Swords. This is all about having arguments with other people or feeling stressed out. Okay? Stressed out. There's only one person here, but there are 3 swords visible, 2 on the ground. There's been a lot of back and forth going on. A lot of back and forth going on. And with the 5 of Pentacles here under the deck, look at this. 5 of Pentacles under the deck. This is just ready to walk away from the BS. Tired of the mind games here. 4 of Swords. I feel like this person is going to find out the truth. 4 of Swords. And look, the Hermit. See, this again is an energy of dealing with the situation at hand. Okay. That Hermit energy here. So the Hermit and the 4 of Swords are very similar to me, because I feel like this is someone who needs some time away so that they can see things more clearly, right? They can see things more clearly, see the truth, whatever it needs to be. They're holding up this lantern. Okay, see? They're holding it up. They're trying to see the truth, but they have to be far removed away from others that are just going to get in their ear and try to convince them of something else. See, 7 of Wands. Having to stand your ground, okay? Block people out until you're ready, okay? Interesting. Tell me about this 4 of Wands. I feel like this is family. This represents someone's house, okay? And this person is really watching. We have, look, the 3 of Swords. I'm telling you right now, this person is making plans to take something from you. Period. I don't know what, but they have plans here. You have the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Swords under the deck. Look, Page of Swords. I cannot make this up. This person is watching you, watching your house, watching your movements. They want something from you. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We just had a card vomit. We just had a card vomit. Let's try this again. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, please. 7 of Pentacles. And we have the Magician. Okay. So listen, this person is determined to take something the minute you turn your back. This person has ulterior motives that they're not telling you about. Okay. With the 7 of Pentacles, this is financial. This is a money grab here. Under the deck, look, the Ace of Cups. This person is trying, they see you as a opportunity, Cancer. They see you as an opportunity. Tell me about the 6 of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands. So again, this person Yeah, that Page of Wands is someone who is very brave. Wow, that is gorgeous. Okay, so just caught something with that. So, Eight of Swords under the deck. This person is determined, okay? When I say determined, they're determined to get what they want. But with that Eight of Swords, this person is being blocked. I feel like you may have found out, okay? Or you may be side eyeing this person because this person is given the serious side eye. That's what I call a side eye. Do you understand? And with the Three of Swords here, they know that could be a possibility at any time. Let's move on. Moving on to Aquarius. Moving on okay, let's look at Pisces. Okay, Pisces, Cancers, dealing with a Pisces, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancers dealing with a Pisces, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancers and Pisces, please. Cancer and Pisces, Holy Spirit. Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. Tell me about Cancer and Pisces, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer and Pisces. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So, Cancer, if you're dealing with a Pisces, I feel like there's an energy of you're fighting with everybody else because you chose to stay with this person. I feel like with the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords, like this person has been cheating for a long time, or you've known that this person was no good for a long time. And I feel like you've dealt with it, or you've stayed with this person, okay? You've stayed with this person for a very long time, even throughout the cheating, throughout the lies, with the Five of Swords here and the Seven of Wands. I feel like you stuck up for this person, even when this person was behind your back with others. Do you see what's going on here? You're defending this person. They're behind your back, though, Cancer, okay? And there are other people in the picture. Okay. They're looking over their shoulder, but you're in defense of this person, even though this person is hurting you. Okay. Here you are carrying the burden that this person is putting you through while they're putting swords in you. You know what I'm saying? Cheating on you with other people, third party relationships here. Under the deck, we have the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Nine of Cups here, and the Hanged Man, Piscean energy. I knew that we were going to get that card, Cancer. What I will tell you is that you are not going to continue in this energy. That Seven of Cups in the reverse talks about clarity. When it's in the upright, this is someone who's confused. They don't really know what's happening, Cancer. But this isn't the truth. And you know this. With the Knight of Swords, this talks about someone taking decisive action or someone who's kind of rushing in. Right, with that Seven of Cups in the reverse and saying, listen, I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know the situation that is taking place. And with the Nine of Cups here and the Hanged Man, I am not satisfied, or I am not going to put up with it any longer. And with that Hanged Man, you are leaving this person behind. Okay? You are leaving this Pisces behind. Okay? No more carrying the torch for this person and they're stabbing you in the back. Okay? They're cheating. Okay? This person is clearly cheating. Tell me about the Ten of Wands, please. And look, the World. Do you see that? No more, Cancer. That is going to be the end of this cycle for this person. No more forgiving this person. When they come around begging and crying and apologizing and telling you how sorry they are, they never meant to do what, they did, you're not listening to them. You are leaving with that Three of Wands, Cancer. This is you being even more motivated to go. Do you see what I'm saying? Tell me about the Three of Swords. Ooh, that one in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Cancer. This is someone who is trying their best to make peace after they have done something wrong. Okay, this is someone who is like, they go and do something and then they try to hide their hand, right? Look, with the Queen of Swords under the deck, Cancer, you're seeing straight through it. You are seeing straight through it. You are no longer in a position to allow this person to keep getting over on you. Nine of Wands, you have stayed with this person far too long. See? Two of Cups. Two of Cups. You have allowed this person with the Two of Pentacles far too long. You know, Cancer, this is an energy of you have really been, I feel like, going back and forth, okay, in your mind with whether or not you want to stay in this connection. Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Nine of Wands, you've stayed for far too long. Do you see what I'm saying? You have stood up for this person, and this person was playing mind games with you, making you look crazy. Do you see what I'm saying? Tell me about this Five of Swords and Seven of Wands. You were sticking up for this person. And look, with the Six of Pentacles, this was all one-sided. This was not being reciprocated, Cancer. This was all you giving to this person, and they weren't giving anything in return. With the Six of Wands here underneath the deck, this was someone who was all about what they could get out of it. This was somebody who was all about being very much in their ego, living in the ego. And I feel like you are recognizing, Cancer, you are starting to see how one-sided this energy is. That's why we have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You are no longer sitting in an energy of being confused about whether or not you need to stay or go. You are saying, hell yeah, you need to go, and you need to go quickly. Look, Four of Swords in the reverse, Cancer. This talks about rejecting this person. This person is trying to pressure you into a situation, Cancer, you should have been gone from a long time ago. Under the deck, the Two of Wands. See, this is an energy of you sitting here, weighing your decision, trying to make up your mind, not really making a decision, not really taking action. All right. But this person is seeing this as an opportunity for them to continue to hang around. And Cancer, you're not, this person is no longer welcome. This person is no longer welcome. You are starting to take action. You are realizing that this person is just hanging around, right? Okay, they are loitering around in your heart and you are tired of it. It's time for them to leave. Nine of Cups and the Hanged Man. You're no longer satisfied with this person just hanging around for whatever emotional benefit they're getting. You're not getting anything out of it, right? Look, we have the Death card in the reverse. See, Cancer, this is an energy of holding on to something toxic. This is a situation that has been dead and gone a long time ago, Cancer. But this Pisces wants to hold on to the situation beyond its, you know, beyond repairability, okay, beyond its warranty. And look, we have the Eight of Wands here under the deck. This talks about going in a different direction, sudden change, taking action, having a conversation. I mean, whatever the case may be, Cancer, you're leaving. Okay. Seven of Swords behind the scenes. There's an energy of, you know, taking quick action, but then just kind of wanting to be on your own at the end of the day. All right. So, yeah, if you're dealing with a Pisces, like, you may have been confused in the beginning, okay, about this person, but no, you are going to quickly realize that this is not good and you don't like it. Okay. You don't like it. All right. So, sorry if this was choppy at all in any way, but I have had some editing to do. There were some stops and starts here and there. So I hope you guys did enjoy the messages, though. I hope it did resonate with you. Always get very, very beautiful energy when I'm using these cards, and especially together. So I will be using these combination cards for a while. All right, you guys, I love you guys so much. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.